My journey to Jos. Aunt Hajara was a younger sister of my mother. She got married in Jos 8 years ago. As an entrepreneur, she established a shoemaking factory with more than 300 employees. She loved me very much because I was an obedient child. One day, she paid us a visit and asked of my future ambition. I replied by saying I want to be a businesswoman if I grow up. She felt excited on hearing that, as she always encouraged entrepreneurship. Aunt Hajara stayed with us for 3 days. Each day, she would narrate to me how she was gaining a lot of profit in her shoemaking factory and how it was established with little income. I became inspired and requested my father to allow me to travel to Jos with Aunt Hajara so that I can see for myself how business is being coordinated. We were on holiday, hence he obliged my request. On December 15th, the weather in Gombe was extremely cold and hazy and was the day we are traveling to Jos with Aunt Hajara. I became reluctant because I once heard of the harsh weather condition of Jos. I half-heartedly asked her if it was true. She said, "Khadija, don't be scared. You will enjoy your stay in Jos." We left Gombe by 9 a.m., but not in my usual self. Imagine the cold weather condition of Jos. Her driver, who read my mind, smiled and said, "Khadija, I felt nervous like you before, but now Jos is my favorite city." Aunt Hajara noticed my worry too. As such, she told me about the brief history of Jos City in order to relieve my anxiety. She started by saying that Jos was one of the cities in north-central part of Nigeria. The cosmopolitan nature of the city made it unique as it accommodated people of all tribes in the country. During British colonial rule, Jos was an important center for tin mining and was the trading hub of the state as commercial activities are steadily increasing. Jos' climate was close to temperate than that of the majority of Nigerian cities. Average monthly temperature ranges from 21 to 25 degrees Celsius. From mid-November to late January, nighttime temperature usually dropped as low as 7 degrees Celsius. This cooler temperature had, from colonial times up till now, made Jos a favorite attraction for both tourists and expatriates based in Nigeria. The hot season usually lasted for a few months from February to April. The hottest month of the year in Jos was April. The cold season lasted for 2 to 7 months from July to January. The coldest month of the year was December. Aunt Hajara also said approximately Jos received about 1,400 millimeters of rainfall annually. She added that the kind of exotic fruits and vegetables that grew in Jos due to the city's climate made it a dream holiday spot. I asked, "Do you really mean it, Aunt Hajara? Tell me some, please." She said that vegetables and fruits like broccoli, cauliflower, beetroot, strawberries, blackberries, pomegranates, apples, blueberries, tomatoes, celery, eggplant, radish, cabbage, lettuce, carrots, and many more were mostly found in Jos at an affordable price. I said, the city was really blessed. She further said the existence of Jos Wildlife Park and National Museum made the city to become center of attraction for tourists from within and outside the country. The journey was so exciting due to Aunt Hajara's brief history of Jos. We arrived in Jos at 1 p.m. Her husband, Dr. Mukhtar, welcomed us and made me comfortable. In my mind, I was so anxious to see blueberry and eggplants as I love vegetables. The following morning, we went to the fruit market. The market was rich and comprised of diverse commodities. Everywhere looked greenish due to plenty of different kinds of exotic vegetables and fruits. They were all fresh and attractive. Aunt Hajara took me to all the nooks and crannies of the market showing and explaining each variety of vegetables and fruits. I asked her the use of blueberries. She responded by saying that it is used in making fruit juice. In the evening, we went to a shoemaking factory. The settings were amazing and enticing. She introduced me to the marketing manager, finance manager, and the administrative officer. I spent 1 week in Jos. As such, I was able to grasp how factory business was being run, courtesy of my daily visit to her factory. I was acquainted with the business and marketing strategies. I also became used to different assorted fruit juice. I love Jos. On Friday, Malam Zubairu, her driver, drove me back to Gombe with his boot filled with vegetables and fruit for my father as a gift from Dr. Mukhtar. In return, my father gave him 5 bags of maize and 2 bags of guinea corn and 5 gallons of fresh cow milk. I wish to travel to Jos again.